Yo, how's it going? It's your boy DJ Halo, aka Jeep Ward behind the board. Yes, I'm wearing a Rhymesayers shirt. Say what you will, but they have a catalog that you can't mess with. However you feel about Dem Atlas and what's his name, Prof, and of course DJ Fong. What are you gonna do? But anyway, yeah, rocking the Rhymesayers shirt. What can you say except their catalog speaks for itself? That being said, welcome to another week of fun, mayhem, sonically with your boy. I have new music, like always, new pieces of vinyl, like always, but they're old records, but new versions, new to me, purchased new to me. One is a record that I purchased many years ago at Fat Beats, somehow in the moves between Connecticut to Oakland to North Carolina. Somehow, it ended up not making it. Such is life. When you have a collection of records like this, if you don't stay in the same place, you're going to lose some. It just happens. You don't know how it happens. You pack them meticulously, you think you have everything, and then all of a sudden you're like, yo, why do I don't have that record? So it's kind of crazy. Anyway, what are you going to do? All you can do is complain about it online like I'm doing right now. Anyway, hope you had a good Memorial Day weekend. Thought about what the Memorial Day is about. Remembered fallen soldiers, fallen friends, fallen heroes, fallen enemies. And thought, well, I'm still alive, so that's good. Let's get into it. You're listening to Something Clever with your man, Jeep Ward behind the board, aka DJ Halo. Every Tuesday, 8 to 10 p.m. right here on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Yeah, 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 yeah.
One, two, three. Hey, we got a good thing. Don't know if I'ma see you again. 1, 2, 3. Hey, we got a good thing. Don't know if I'ma see you again. 1, 2, 3. Hey, we got a good 1, 2, 3. Hey, 1, 2, three. 1, 2, 3. Hey, we got 1, 2, 3. Hey, we got 1, 2, 3. Hey, we got a good thing. Don't know if I'ma see you in. But is that a good thing? 'Cause girl, I can't be your man. No, man. I know what's on your brain. You probably hope it never would end. Like, is it the real thing? Or is it just a one night stand? Well then, let me see you get high and go low. Now girl, won't you drop that thing down to the floor? I'm here for one night, how far will you go? I wanna see you work out for me, work out for me. High and go low. Now girl, won't you drop that thing down to the floor? I'm here for one night, how far will you go? I wanna see you work out for me, work out for me. She like the boy with the big old chains, ride around town in the big old range. I knew it when I rock big old chains. Now the little doing big old things. Would you look at that? I came back for it, just to get to you, like you asked for it. Man, that thing in them jeans too fat for it. Rebound, so I caught off the backboard. I told her, baby girl, come here. Know I run the town even when I ain't from here. And I brag hardly, but just to show up at this party I made with you, making one, yeah, that's unfair, but so is life. Take a chance, roll the dice. Money can't buy your love, 'cause it's overpriced. Don't overthink, just hope it's right. I'm only here for the night, and we got a good thing. Don't know if I'ma see you again.
We made it to the top a couple times and we blow it. Tumble to the bottom of the hill, now I'm stoic. Climb back up again, driven like a green hornet. My girl said, here's my shoulder, you should lean on it. I don't know when to quit, I wish I had already. Colder than yesterday's spaghetti, she left me. Took all the beer, left the half, drank Pepsi. That's the kind of person she was, I miss her sexually. Took the cat, left the rancid cat box. Left me with bills and no job in a bad spot. Here's to the have-nots, Jameson Black Rocks. Brown eyes, brown skin and black locks. No lights, dirty sheets on a broken bed. Took every towel in the house, now I'm soaking wet. I'm in the hall drying off with a pair of sweats. In denial, thinking nah, it ain't over yet.
Shouts to my man Prozac Turner.
A lot of love, I cantina on the hi-fi. A glass of rye and a stack of old 45s. Where did the night go? Funny how time flies. Pull up your skirt and peel off your thigh highs. Waking up and take a second to remember. You and me are finished and you're going till forever. It wasn't perfect, breath smelled of Fernet Branca, Barbarella, Mary Jane Fonda. Had some really good times, had some history. Words paint pictures of joy, love, and misery. You were like kin to me, you'll never be my enemy. I reached out, but you ignored my sincerity. Good luck on your path, I'm glad we met then. Sorry that things went south, you were my best friend. Hearts break, but they can be reassembled. Never fall in love with potential. You would think we learned how to make this work, but we always end up hurting. 'Cause I know we both love each other, so you are my favorite person. Check it out, I don't miss the stress, yeah I miss the sex. I don't love you anymore, love you any less. Yes, you'll always be my favorite ex. Might have been the best, you're such a pretty mess. But I don't miss the stress, yeah I miss the sex. I don't love you anymore, love you any less. Yes, you'll always be my favorite ex. The only time we didn't fight is when we undressed. When I was back from the road for work, I bartended. Coming home at 3 a.m., I know you felt neglected. Mistakes were made and lessons collected. But I'm prepared to accept the path that I selected. Trying to talk, will you please get off your stupid phone? Yes, I love you, but I'm used to ending up alone. Used to recover slow, now I'm used to trouble, so I don't feel defeated. Sometimes you gotta show the soul. We learned how to make this work, but we always end up hurting. 'Cause I know we both love each other, so you are my favorite person. Let's illustrate right there.
Just let it breathe. Just let it breathe. That's illustrate right there. Yeah. That's DJ Deliver right there. Yeah. My turn. The dealer of hope was selling me lies. Got money, went broke like 70 times. Had contact with the game, but left no DNA, no streams to play. They couldn't catch me like 70s crimes. When Lupe made kick, push, I was out here struggling to make the rent. Push another month or two, wasn't living comfortable. Climbing freeway signs, the closest thing to stunnable. Now, I'm on my grown man trips to the beaches. Me and my whiz hold hands, connected so we reaching. I'm taking shots like Kobe, I won't miss on it. Heard your album had a diss on it, I took a sip on it. You need to flush your mind, my pen took a on it. When you dishonest, my album don't need hits on it. I parachute in the booth, letting my thing. Too much slang, you can't put a saddle on a Mustang. Don't give me your swing, I got mine and that's the thing. Don't give me your swing, I got mine and that's the thing. That's the thing. Say my name and the bells ring. Say my name and the bells ring. Don't give me your swing, I got mine and that's the thing. Don't give me your swing, I got mine and that's the thing. That's the thing. Say my name and the bells ring. Say my name and the bells ring. My name rings bells and memories, created synergy. Saw the Fugees at Emory, a hell of a show. When the homie Jax passed, it was a hell of a blow. But let me know that this life ain't forever. We go back to the essence, eternal heavens we made for. Bury me in my laser fours they paid for. Told the swoosh that I wasn't gonna slave more. Made me a trailblazer in Portland like Bazemore. You probably wonder why I even bother. Get this wisdom from my mother, get the from my father. So don't want my culture dictated by a white guy. If you only visiting for Wi-Fi, it's no high fives. I'm from an open carry state where they pop the pistol. Rappers resting in peace, they could've had pop potential. Nobody smiling, so I don't make jokes. Illustrates beats, break necks, leave your face broke. Don't give me your swing, I got mine and that's the thing. Don't give me your swing, I got mine and that's the thing. That's the thing. Say my name and the bells ring. Say my name and the bells ring. Don't give me your swing, I got mine and that's the thing. Don't give me your swing, I got mine and that's the thing. That's the thing. Say my name and the bells ring. Say my name and the bells ring. I don't waste time, the bass line shine like the sun in heaven. It ain't hard to catch it, rockin' gold max 97s. Bumping Camp Low tape, splitting up Phillies. Hanging out at Airwax, just trying to create. I got an Ice Cube screw face, flow sicker than a flute case. I tied the knot with my lady, you couldn't tie a shoelace. You lack empathy, a young old head. My favorite track was the symphony, down to the gold rope thread. So what you think my words are spoken for? When cops choking brothers by the vocal cords, care less about what strippers selling tea and who's the local. Piece of that 90s folklore that you hope for, you vote for. The brand new kicks you went broke for. The Ultra B strand coming soon, smoke more. Smoke some, cross your arms, it's too late for helping hands. One line can shake the earth, gave birth to selling brands. Don't give me your swing, I got mine and that's the thing. Don't give me your swing, I got mine and that's the thing. That's the thing. Say my name and the bells ring. Say my name and the bells ring. Don't give me your swing, I got mine and that's the thing. Don't give me your swing, I got mine and that's the thing. That's the thing. Say my name and the bells ring. Say my name and the bells ring. All my creatives, the corporation doesn't dictate the culture. The culture dictates the corporate. We let people who don't love it and don't live it be too involved. We gotta shift that narrative. Whatever you're building, don't ever stop building it. No matter how long it takes. Brick by brick, piece by piece. That's what Ultra Beast United is. You be you. Yeah.
In this life, no waste your time. Keep your vibration high. We keep it here all night. With the right vibe, there's no losing. At your best, know you do it. Cause we the generations through it. Soy oscorchicosa, e come ti amo tú sabes como. Soy oscorchicosa, e como te amo forever. Obrigada por ser você. Te amo por ser você. Soy oscorchicosa, come to the music and don't stop moving. We don't fight other music, no. There's no fight, just move it. No preparation, how we do it. Cause I'm coming home from the road. I go up and low, but I'm leaving it back, I'm gonna go. Santo, Pueblo, esa vez es como te amo. You know how I love it, you're so. You see me rapping on the Santo. listen to the sound of my soul. Come rush, go. Come we gonna rush, go. Soy oscorchicosa e come ti amo tu sabes como. Soy oscorchicosa e como ti amo forever. Obrigada por ser você. Te amo por ser você. Soy oscorchicosa.
Figgy wrote the book there, hoping to find love at a used book fair. Looky here, don't y'all hate it when the bookie cheers? Wish it were paint stricken like Blake Griffin rookie year. That's why I hardly gamble now. Ready got ample debts, I've yet to trample down. Only felt right on the wrong side of town. Searching for power ups, but ending up with sliders down now. Can I outrun the ghost? Should at least provide the spirits. Can't be a thoughtless host. Hands raw with things time can't abort. Swinging the fade, fuck us off for now. Should I have known better? Plays back in the concierge or whatever. Love becomes hate with the frigidity of a thin slate. Arguments and broken dinner plates. But wait, it gets terse. Unify our parties when it's time for a search. Need to break it down to define how it works. I did worse. I'm rarely given stone. Here I am on my way home. On my way. Long line of lovers and warriors. You're from a long line of lovers and warriors. Gonna rock that bow. Rarely given stone. But here I am on my way home. On my way. From a long line of lovers and warriors. From a long line of lovers and warriors. Bus passed on First Ave. Face reacted like I'm chewing on a lemon wedge. Bus passed on First Ave. Face reacted like I'm chewing on a lemon wedge. Bus passed on First Ave. Face reacted like I'm chewing on a lemon wedge. Bus passed on First Ave. Face reacted like I'm chewing on a lemon wedge. Still to bus passed on First Ave. Face reacted like I'm chewing on a lemon wedge. Still to bus passed on First Ave. Face reacted like I'm chewing on a lemon wedge. Still taste the muddled fruit. I'm sorry, left all my subtleties in my other suit. Wishes, the cubes take the root. You can't break the press. It don't matter how you shoot. Somewhat of a sharp tongue quote. Drift slower than a dark rum float. On that long road home, Melodies were spoke beneath that real torn Vietnam sports coat. I can feel it in my bones. The same way I hear it in your tone. Bittersweet poems, behavior hard to condone. A saint for a week, but just give them enough rope. Swallowing tough talk, following plush smoke. The spirits have been victed, assume that they've been evoked. Now floating unencumbered is the only way to travel. Dipshit in the bushes if you're burdened by a saddle. Pleading for another shot. We all want what others got. A long night of lovers still stirring up your oven's pot. Why? Rarely give a stone. Here I am on my way home. On my way. Long line of lovers and warriors. You from a long line of lovers and warriors. Gonna rock that boat. Rarely give a stone. But here I am on my way home. On my way. From a long line of lovers and warriors. From a long line of lovers and warriors.
Naija women got the melanin dripping. L-O-N-D-O-N, girl living in the back, looking like fire chili pepper. Yoruba girl tougher than imperial leather. He was getting bitter while she was getting better. Diamonds are forever. Miss Sierra Leone looking like a gem. Works hard in the week, party on the weekend. Know you wanna live when no one watching how you spend. Got a thing for the finer things and the finer men. Miss Tanzania, she a do or die. Says she wanna know more about the Sukuma tribe. We hit the once wasn't enough. Got an ocean full of knowledge, you could scuba dive. Miss Ethiopia can play so jazzy. Then sit you down to school, you want Selassie. Tell them you're nothing without a woman, no. Woman to woman, I just wanna see you glow. Tell them what's up.
You got this, all action, no talk.
Asian honeys, know you repping for your country. Sun kissing your brown skin, looking like money. Says she focusing on being an accountant. When you have beauty and brains, they find it astounding. Why? She been getting it on her own. Self-made, ain't nobody doing gold digger now. Miss India always speaks with her chest. Got respect from her people cause she leads them the best. Real life queen in the flesh. Know the crown get heavy, still the bees on your head. Brooklyn ladies, know you hustle on the daily. Innovative just like Donna Summer in the 80s. Your time to see you glow now. Intelligence and elegance, show 'em how. Miss Jamaica understand food for the soul. She get up in the kitchen or she throw down. Ain't nothing without a woman, no. Woman to woman, I just wanna see you glow. Tell 'em what's up.
I love how you go from 0 to 100 and leave the dust behind. You got this, all action, no talk. I see you glow, you're the finest gold. When you walk in the room, they feel your soul. Your style it shines
So ahead of time,
and you know that you're fine.
you're so damn fine, girl. She a gonna girl, calm with it, never let them fail. Though a sucker for the romance, take you to the homeland. One way, she ain't coming back, nah. All I see is black stars and I friggin' love it, yeah, yeah. Time's up, tell the people that we coming, yeah, yeah. Done being in the shadow, going public, yeah, yeah. Don't know how to bear it, how to stomach, yeah, yeah. Hand over the and let us run it, yeah, yeah. All we know is looking flawless, all they know is stare. Ain't nothing without a woman, no. Woman to woman, I just wanna see you glow, glow, glow.
I love how you go from 0 to 100 and leave the dust behind. You've got this and lead them with your light. You
Woman to
got
woman, I
this,
just wanna see you
all
glow.
action,
Tell 'em
no
what's up.
Yeah. Little Sims, all the way from the UK to America. Now to you. You might be back in the UK. That's it. There ain't no punchline. I'm just stating fact. I'm playing this on the internet. You could be in the UK and watching. Why would you be? I have no idea. It's like 3 in the morning over there. Well, no, it's not. Yeah, it's like a little after 1, I think. I don't know why you would be watching me at 1 o'clock, but, you know, stranger things have been known to happen. Sometimes the sun goes around the moon. Just when I thought our moment passed, you went and saved the best for last. Anyway, you're listening to Something Clever with your man, Jeep Ward behind the board, a.k.a. DJ Halo. What did you hear there? Well, some things. So first of all, I went out to an event on Sunday. Shout outs to Roundhouse Records. They are a local Durham electronic sort of lo-fi beats label. And they put out some pretty big artists. Well, not, you know. They put out this dude Bonds, who the O is spelled with a 0. He's put out stuff on Cold Busted and has things in rotation at XM. So he's put out some stuff, and he was actually there, chopped it up with him for a little while. But everybody said the same thing, which I thought was interesting, is everybody's excited to see other people. Second thing is everybody's like, is this okay? Like, can we do this? Are we gonna get in trouble? Is this gonna be a bad thing that we had this party? So everybody feels the like re-assimilation trepidation, which is good to I guess it means that you're in a crowd of careful people rather than people being like, I can't wait, yo, like I don't even care. But I'm sure plenty of people are that way too. And I'm sure a lot of the things that happened on Memorial Day were similar. Barbecues, whatnot. Like I'm sure bars in like Miami and LA and stuff were like cracking off the hook. But it was interesting to go out and be at an event in close proximity with people where like some people are wearing masks, some people aren't, but like feeling generally pretty comfortable in a crowd. Whereas in the last 18 months, no way would you be comfortable in a crowd that big. And it was like, I don't know, 100 people maybe at this outdoor patio. And it was funny. It was interesting. So just thought I'd share that anecdote from my weekend. So shout outs to Roundhouse. If you don't know Roundhouse, check them out. They're a really dope label that mostly puts out digital stuff. They have some cassette offerings available on their Bandcamp, but for the most part, you can find them all on Spotify, Apple Music, or whatever. It's Raundhaus. So it's like Roundhaus. Du hast, Roundhaus. You know what I mean? So Little Sims, Woman in featuring Cleo Soul, and that's off her forthcoming new album, which I can't recall the name of off the top of my head, but maybe I'll find out later. Before that was Prem Rock and Willie Green, the homies from Brooklyn. Shout out to Prem Rock and Willie Green. If you don't know who Willie Green is, he's a big deal producer. He has produced, like, basically crafted the sound of Backwoods Studios over the 20 years or whatever that they've been releasing music. Woods has been the engineer, mastering, done all the post-production. So all the spit polish. It doesn't mean that he made the beats, but he is crafting the sound, giving you. So what engineers do, and I think it's, man, I'm talking so much already. But what engineers do, if you don't know, is they take the sort of raw beats, rhymes, whatever, and polish it up so that the sequence as it is, and through the input with the artist or whatever, but basically shape the sound so that it makes sense, it sounds good, but it makes sense as a project as well, because that's the role of a good engineer, is also making sure that the sequencing sounds good as well as the overall sound of it. So sonically it has to sort of fit together. If you have too much of a jarring change between tracks, you're just gonna lose people. It doesn't matter if those two tracks singularly are amazing. If next to each other they sound terrible and they're just too jarring stylistically, it's not a well-produced album. So that's what somebody like a Willie Green does. He comes in and has the vision of the overall sound, not sort of granularly what does that verse sound like, or what about those 8 bars on that one song. Nah, that's not what he's getting caught up in. It's all, how does the overall sound of this work? And talking about Backwoods, when a studio or when a record label employs somebody like a Willie Green to shape the sound of all of their label releases, they like the sound that he sort of goes for, and also understand that he can work with them to be able to, draw out more sounds from some albums that don't have it, and then dampen down others where it might be a little too bright. So, yeah, there you go. Willie Green. And then Prem Rock he's the OG homie from a long time ago. I've done a bunch of tours with him, and he is an excellent, excellent rapper. If you don't know him, Prem Rock. PlanetPremRock.com. Okay, and I kicked it all off. There's a Senior Chaos, and Illustrate, 97 Lucchini, Tiawa, Sonoros, Cor de Rosa. So I think that's something Heart of Red or something like that. Flower Heart. Anyway, Prozac Turner, Always End Up Hurtin'. That's the man, the myth, the legend from Foreign Legion. Solo artist as well. Had a fantastic album that was picked up by DreamWorks early in the aughts, and unfortunately just sort of never went anywhere. Those songs ended up being released on Death and Taxes, which came out on independently a couple of years after that. Prozac Turner, the homie. From Oakland, living in Florida, owning and running a bar, as he does. Kicked it all off with J. Cole and Evil Needle, Workout. Castle's Light Ray Blend, and that's off the Heat Rock Records record pool, their April stuff. So I should probably check back. They probably have their May stuff available now since it's June. Anyway, shouts to Heat Rock Records. If you don't know Heat Rock Records, check them out. They have like 945s out now. They're all sold out, but you could look at them and listen to them and dream about them repressing them. Let's get back into the music before I say, holy smokes, I've been talking for like 10 minutes. Man, where does the time go? Let's get into it. You're listening to Something Clever with your man, Jeep Ward behind the board, a.k.a. DJ Halo. You're going to hear a San Holo track called Find Your Way with Bipolar Sunrise, and it's only here on the internet. Yee, 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 yee.
Can't let my evil desire get me. My vision is a me
just won't believe that all these stories I tell. I just can't get used to being all alone. And there's nothing in this world to live for, baby, when you're gone. When you're gone, my heart knows it's a well. I just won't believe that all these stories I tell. I just can't get used to being all alone. And there's nothing in this world to live for, baby, when you're gone. So please come back. Don't go, never leave me. You know I need you so much. Can't go living, I can't go.
Vendredi. Mon nom est le vendredi. Nommé d'après la déesse de l'amour. Mon nom a été murmuré 1 million de fois par 1 million de langues. Et là, je suis seule. Baignée de lumière au milieu d'une autre journée à Los Angeles sans nuages. Je suis invisible à l'amour. Disparition. Vendredi. Aujourd'hui, c'est vendredi. Les voitures se chassent, se taquinant et flirtant. Beaucoup de gens avec des endroits où aller. Louchant au soleil couchant. Aveuglé par le désir. Et je suis en train de disparaître, invisible à l'amour. Disparaître. Vendredi, vendredi. J'entends mon nom comme jamais auparavant. Vendredi. Tu dois être nommé d'après la déesse de l'amour. Sa voix m'entoure comme la lune disparaît derrière les nuages. Vendredi.
International Mac, and I put my word on it. Pull up in the pub and pull it and put a bird on it. Got a fur flaunting, fuck the beat picketers. Say they hate my stuff, but they be the listeners. They don't know what it is, but he has it. Do a show for the kids and leave after. I need green cabbage, not like B Rabbit. Wolf of Wall Street, I'm more like Steve Madden. Just for kicks, I got a custom fit. Get my tux and spritz, more drugs than Cliff Hux's chicks. Wolf of Wall Street, I'm more like Steve Madden. Just for kicks, I got a custom fit. Get my Wolf of Wall Street, I'm more like Steve Madden. Just for kicks, Wolf of Wall Street, I'm more like Steve Madden. Just for kicks, I got a custom fit. Get my tux and spritz, more drugs than Cliff Hux's chick. Wolf of Wall Street, I'm more like Steve Madden. Just for kicks, I got a custom fit. Get my tux and spritz, more drugs than Cliff Hux's chicks. Like 6, touches Midas, because I'm highest. It's cause violence. Fuckers get thrown out like jazz. Fuckers get thrown out like jazz. Violence. Fuckers get thrown out like violence. Fuckers get thrown out like violence. Fuckers get thrown out violence. Violence, cause some violence, cause some violence, cause some violence, some violence, some violence, some violence. Fuckers get thrown out like jazz. In the living room with Vivian, feeling ass. In Bel Air, a prince in my own mind. Swell here, tell the princess test. Fine. Call me Daniel, a dual frame, pet the main of a span. I'm dual mill. Call me Daniel, a dual frame, pet the main of a spaniel. I'm dual mill. Call me Daniel, a dual frame, pet the main of a spaniel. Light a candle, feel the flame of the handle. In the window with sandals. In the domes, like a thug and goon. It's custom, blunt guts and a loon. Fuck sluts. And had none to prove. It's fun to do, only numb nuts, uncomfortable. What's up? I bust and I bury it. Underground and rugged tub, man, Harriet. Harry slit, wear a condom, spare the kid. Modern solemn, I'm like Gollum in my chariot. Look at Precious in the necklace. I'm not sexist, cause I wanna sex this. She living reckless, don't read her text this. South by, toast to Miss Texas.
Skilled in the trade of that old boom bap. Skilled in the trade of that old boom bap. Skilled in the trade of that old boom bap. Skilled in the trade of that old boom bap. I can kick the rhyme over ill drum rolls. Skilled in the trade of that old boom bap. I can kick a rhyme over ill drum rolls. Skilled in the trade of that old boom bap. I can kick a rhyme over ill drum rolls. Skilled in the trade of that old boom bap. I can kick a rhyme over ill drum rolls. Skilled in the trade of that old boom bap. I can kick a rhyme over ill drum rolls. Skilled in the trade of that old boom bap. I can kick a rhyme over ill drum rolls. Skilled in the trade of that old boom bap. I can kick a rhyme over ill drum rolls. Kick, nair, kick, nair, kick, nair, kick, nair, nair, kick, nair. Skilled in the trade of that old boom bap. Kick, nair, kick, nair, kick, nair, kick, nair, nair, kick, nair, kick, nair, kick, nair, kick, nair, nair, kick, 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 nair,
Hey, what's happening? You're listening to your man, your mellow, your ace, Jeep Ward behind the board, aka DJ Halo. Thanks for tuning in. This happens every Tuesday from 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. Making Tuesdays suck a whole lot less since August. Haven't missed a week yet. Got through the holidays, not 1 week, not one. What you're listening to right now is Check the Rhyme by Soul Supreme. He's a dude from, I believe, Switzerland, maybe France. But he makes really dope sort of instrumental reworks of rap beats, similar to sort of like what Sly Fifth Avenue is doing, a lot of other people are doing. Just sort of taking known properties like golden era boom bap beats and changing them some way, orchestrating them, multi-instrumentalizing them in like a more smooth, funky way, whatever. So, pretty cool. Soul Supreme, check them out. Bombeardo and $20 Julio with Top Bappin'. Wally Clark, Miss Texas. Ken Wiley, Vendiera. And that is a woman speaking in French, which I love hearing. I'm a little bit of a Francophile, I guess, in that sense. I love hearing people speak French. And I like try to test myself to see how much I can actually pick up while people are speaking. Not much, to be honest. Ancient Astronauts with My Vision featuring Shushan Bwai. Bwai. It's spelled like buoy, but you pronounce it Bwai. And they kicked it all off with San Holo, Find Your Way, Bipolar Sunshine. Let's get into it. You're listening to Something Clever with your man Jeep Ward behind the board. I'm going to play something off the new Czarface and MF Doom project, Super What? And this features Del the Funky Homo Sapien. That's all I have to say about it. I'll be back in a minute. Not in a minute, but after the set, and we can talk about it. All right? Yeah. Some club, face, twitch,
Trying to win it. Anybody ever tell you look like the face off? I get that all the time. King on the board, got him eyeing my next move. Your boy more water than Poseidon and Neptune. I bless fools, still in the wet room. Flow so scientific, as if it's fresh out of test tube. I'm true like the right answer. Known to swing big. This is part 5 at the Masters. The side eyes hardly matter. Fuck all the gossip and chatter. I'm gaining weight now, my pockets are fatter. Yeah, deck spaz, apocalypse now. Soon as the check cash, I spend half. Then flee the scene on the jet craft. Non-believers, seeing with they jaws wide. I tear them up inside like a mom's cry. I'm from SI, don't mistake me for the next guy. You feel me, young, and watch a vet ride. And consider yourself highly privileged to eyewitness the mind twisted that I exhibit. Dig it? I leave you right beside the fishes. Not personal, it's business. Last wishes, then it's over with the quickness.
Czarface. My gun can't stop it. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
I'm hard to kill, so guard your grill until it's over with. Czarface and Doom and Pro Mass before Corona hit. Legacy so solidified that you can plank on it. Your only guns in your burner account, bank on it. You talking about killing stitches in one bar. They call your man your shooter, now you barely ain't come far. I'm claiming you moving in bricks with killers and goons in your clique. But I saw you grooving in Lululemon and Zumba with chicks, and that's okay. But don't tell me you locked in with the Glock and both socks when you really in hot spin. My pen game is end game. I send flames, your best aim, got a yes name. Engraved on the bed frame, you been lame with your mind on the methane saying SO getting gas. But I can pull the last when I'm at SO getting gas.
I heard Essa was a czar. I heard Deck was a czar. I heard Doom was a.
Snatch the bag like the Grinch, daggers a cinch. Snagged with the burner, ain't seen your man since. Irrelevant to tag if the swag is past tense. When karma swing back as a drag, you can't flinch. A thrill you deserve to feel if your ass is that dense. Like how you like them apples, confined in tin shackles. Predisposed to tension like hoes sitting in chapels. He in white sands, bearing his bad toes, sipping a Snapple. Fish taco, Casablanca, Morocco. Stash similar to the National Bank. Vato, got dough, probably some snitch or a sapo. Singing the top of their lungs like chicks in the top row. Plus streams of confetti. Same reason he hardly talked to team on the celly. Breakfast continental, cream cheese jelly. Bread blowing and smells seaweeds at the telly.
Yo, Diesel the first to show who depended on crutches, pushed down the ramp that descended. Point at the west, commencing with the speech. It's no handrail, very long, very steep. They may be slippery, but I mop accordingly. Falling for it, that's the last thing, most importantly. It's like being new and fake at the same time. Momentum ran them down 10 feet. You can't grind. I see it like a cold leader, holding a mass rally inside / mass suicide. Bludgeon right on the peak of a sudden spike, cuffing mics, crushing massive egos to slush and ice. Nothing like my mentals and the muscle tight. Ain't no discussion with munchkins, they just as trite. Destroyed by a mere allegation, falsely accused, just a clear adolescent. Which hunt is the right hunt? Try it, jump.
Homo sapien. Homo sapien. I'm in an impossible fantasy world. It's true, I'm going mad.
Let me know if y'all with me, y'all. Just a couple of things I want to say. I only play the games that I win at and stay the same with more rhymes and it's ways to skin cats. As a matter of fact, let me rephrase. With more rhymes and ways to fillet felines in these days. Watch the path of the black one, the super villain. He reps clubs to dealt in the drunken stupid chillin'. Ready and willing to inadvertently fall that plan of any rhymer, whiner or sport brat. Who got more snottier flows and snotty nose and holds mics like he knows karate body blows? Nobody knows the trouble I see from the MPV, fly dirty, tailing the bubble I-30. For the record, this is some shit I just thought of, y'all. Science fiction that's not admissible in no court of law. I live to rock mics 3D. The only reason I see to stop to snuff the TV. I heard beats that sound like karaoke with monkey rhymers on a leash like don't have this ferry choke me. Hit him with a penny so we can get these peanuts. And I thought we was nuts. I used to get free cuts. They locked Lex Luthor up in Green Haven. Since when a nigga never really been too clean shaven. Misbehaving rap stars need listament. Call me Mr. Bent. I'm at where your sister went. Intelligent, used to write and be well spoke. Now all a nigga wanna do is fight and sell. Tell joke. This could lead to catastrophe. About to stop the violence right after these last 3 shots from the black bat got me a headlock. Holding on to sanity by strands of that dreadlock. She told me get off. I said, bitch, let me set this shit off so I can get rich right quick. Then it hit me like the point of intoxication. Nigga, come out and rock this nation like oxygen facing. A lot of niggas out is rusty like oxidation. In this world's strangest, most dangerous occupation. But you can do it, you the super like in your building. Villain like Trife Kindred and all my children. Plotting and it's sure to pay ends. With some real mature women's and some more of they friends. When bad men roll tight, it's actual true. Like a pack of big bamboo with natural glue. Who grip necks of Bex to triple X? He just came from 4D, follow the ripple effects. And it'll lead you right to him. Oh snap, it seems you walked into a trap through rap. Zoiks, this place is filled with pretender willies. One false move and get broke off like end of Phillies. True believers, ain't nothing new to crook with special powers like how to tell the future. Rhyme of the month, 2 pages long. Busting off 2 gauges with my cape on wrong. Sun is on, remind me of a Raekwon tape song. With a fleet of super bad to status Ray Don Chong. Let me know if y'all's with me, y'all. National and Geographic down to the titty ball. Rap Monster Island City, y'all. To all my brothers who is doing unsettling bids, you could've got away if it was not for them meddling kids.
We'll shut this motherfucker down. We'll shut this motherfucker down.
Yo, this is B-Real from Cypress Hill, kicking it with the motherfucking next mob, showing your ass that you ain't got no class.
Every time I see you, always on a mission. You're up too early in the morning to go fishing. Wishing you can catch you somebody slipping, so you can sell his shit and go get you a hit when you need to be at home with with your goddamn children. That's why your landlord wants you out the building. Cause you haven't paid your rent in 6 months. You got rats and roaches and your kids got the mumps. Cause you like to spend your checks on bumps. I saw your little boys eating oatmeal lumps. My, oh my, I wish you was my father. Cause I'd take your ass out and wouldn't even bother. Telling them I did it, yeah fool I did it. Pops kept smoking so I had to end it bullshit. This ain't a story about a kid from a broken home. It's all about a son who father that was gone. So if you're out there and you're looking for a blast, I'm a blast cause you ain't got no class.
Ain't got no class. Ain't got no class. Ain't got no class. Ain't got no class.
In my neighborhood, there's a girl named Sonia for a hit. And some Cisco, you guaranteed the boner. The funky ass aroma coming from a crouch. I see what mama said, knock you out. Now this is a shame to see a girl this way. I've been everywhere and it ain't only in LA. Not only do I see them, I always try to greet them. I said, do you have some kids?
Hell yeah.
Feed them, cause I remember one thing that Mom Duke told me. Never let a motherfucking kid be hungry. Went into my pockets and got a $20 bill. I said, go buy your motherfucking kids a Happy Meal. And followed her to Mickey D's and made sure she bought the shit. And if she wouldn't have met, I swear to God I would've hurt the bitch. Threw her ass in the ditch with a crackhead ass. Cause the bitch ain't got no class.
Ain't got no class.
Damn
Ain't got no class. Ain't got no class. No, the bitch ain't got no class.
They come home fucked up with the basic call. Kids got no lunch money cause you smoked it all off. You get your first period, stomach just grumbling. Look outside, the teacher think that it's thundering. But it's not thunder, it's your little boy's tummy. Now don't it make you feel like a motherfucking dummy? He can't feed himself and his mom's can't either. Base and parents, man, we don't really need them. Especially if they smoking and the home is broken. At nutrition time, my niggas be like joking, saying that I'm bummed. I'm thinking about my tummy, I'm hungry as fuck. Your mom smoked off my butts. Now I gotta do it with a slug. Now I gotta do it like a thug. Now I gotta go shoot up the drug spots. Mr. Police, could you please take my mugshot? 3 hots in the cot for my ass. Cause my moms ain't got no class.
Ain't got no class. Ain't got no class. Ain't got no class. No moms ain't got no class. Ain't got no class. Ain't got no class. Ain't got no class. No moms ain't got no class. Ain't that right, JD? She need to get on with this sorry ass. Bitch.
Shut this motherfucker down. Shut this motherfucker down. Shut this motherfucker down.
The Funkadelic devil just snapped with a rap. They're shitting on the story of Jack Sprat. So put your money where your mouth is. Watch Red Man House shit. And if it's beef, I'll punch you in your mouth, kid. I got a heart, but my heart is made out of nails. Word to Jamel, my heart pumps nails through my blood rail. I'm not a warrior or barbarian type of nigga. I'm just quick to smoke your family, then fuck your sister. That's what type of shit I'm on. Word is bomb and thinking about playing that nice guy role and having dawn. Cause ever since I was an infant, I was different. Paid no attention to my mom's when she ripped it. I was a hard-headed mother F, but had to step cause she hit me with a left, then another left. That's why my brain is out of order, because it take just a quarter to manslaughter your little daughter. And do a drive-by, fuck that, I walk by and I spray shit. They carve my name in your pavement. I was rated X, but I flex. I beat up the devil with a shovel, so he dropped me a level. Ain't that ill that I could just stare and watch your blood spill from a known rapper, but now the rapper's no frill. Just because I made a record, I'm a star, that's bullshit. What's the flavor, Tang? Two of the segment, the red bin. Mics of all types, pour beer out for my dead friends. And if I didn't know ya, to hell with your punk and tell the devil I'll be in time for lunch. Got naughty in my nature, plus I'm down with OPP. The best part about it, I got A's, bitch. Psych, I'm only kidding, only do it to ugly women, cause the pretty ones puss smell like they went fishing. I grab my dick with a tight grip, cause I might flip.
Yo, Red, kick your hype shit on who you had a fight with.
I had a fight with Chuck, the punk motherfucker tried to stab me in the gut, so I dazed him with an uppercut. Snapped the neck on Michael Myers, then I freaked it, cause it was August and he was talking this trick-or-treat shit. Jason, my man, slings rocks like up the block, 143rd in Amsterdam by the smoke shop. Norman Bates worked the night shift late since he dresses like his mama. I'm pimping him as whole cake. What's the maneuver? Freddy Krueger dreamed about me having them scooped up. He woke up with his suits up. That caused me to cut the hands off the man with the chainsaw. Plus I got his brain pickled in a jar. So let's get down with the funk break, cause they tailgate my rap style. So to cut him off I truncate and rough him up, tough him up like bust him up with the 1-2 punch like serving a customer. And if you hear a man that sounds like me smack him, then ask him where the fuck did he get his damn raps from. I know from me, the original P-Funk. See you next LP, chump.
No clocks, they break you, you don't break rocks. Watch yourself rot in a box. Dirt in your nostril, worms all in your thoughts. 1,000 plateaus, a constellation of prisons, an ocean of archipelagos and algorithms.
Apply pressure to achieve desired results.
Voices in the ventilation flow different. Foucault call, collect sound like long distance. The jack keep clipping and clipping. The rack keep clicking and clicking. Can't speak freely, so we both just listen. Bad wishing, you don't have to do a thing. The machine grind till it glisten. Keep time till it's finished. Up late sipping, I reread old kites, faint pencil handwritten. Relive those nights, chest tight. I'm tripping. Used to be they bail you out for the lynching. Now it's Chinese boxes, you disappear in the system. Ad sag, hospital corners on the bed, poured cement. Woke up, poured gin, Navy strength. Lord Jim, the way big as shit. Poor kid, the natives put your head on the stick.
Niggas out here snaking, I am not mistaken. All my problems come from zero compensation, which I find amazing. I don't find my way in. Y'all was knocked out way before I waited.
Stowaway in the back of the car, Biggie bled. All the clocks, Brooklyn went cold the night that manifest. No one on Church Ave made it sound until it came correct. A pound of flesh was needed to scale when time to pay respect. Fuck Puff, survivor's remorse should keep them fucked up. Riding out on a war horse, leave dummies dumbstruck. I prefer Jag and L Boogie when unplugged. Baptist warlord sent sharp, we all are one blood. Public enemy number, carry the one. Icarus melted his wings, he tried to carry son. Georgetown wasn't all good, Othello Harrington. Vic Page went out for an hour until he carried guns.
Niggas out here snaking, I am not mistaken. All my problems come from zero compensation, which I find amazing. I don't find my way in. Y'all was knocked out way before I waited.
Make it too flame, make it too hot for the rest of y'all. Off top in the vestibule. Suck a dick, lick the balls like any real bitch would. Fist full of dollars, neck work till he holler. Flip it in reverse that she's one to look out for. I wish she'd get out more. Killer Miller, wild outlaw. Mouth sores, all in the feeling like a maelstrom. Smoke the number off the scale and get her nails done. I got bail money, trick as it snow as it hell. Who on romp with the real one? No ducking, no deal done. Don't try to play me, baby. Sometimes you tell the truth, they think you crazy. Lately I've been on some ill shit. I feel you, but you gotta chill, sis. I'm probably giving you a beat, but I think you still. Krill smoke off out in the east, mad dog spill. But little niggas raise your tongue. What's up with the what's up? Y'all play tough and pay for a thumb in the butt. She tell me enough, living it up, dimming the dust. Tracks pull from the back, wide loop, pass through. Crude, intimate tattoo. Is you daft or is you dumb? If you ask and here it come, this is yours for now. Soft and round, they come from miles around. Beaming down, they say the jaws astound. Working out the building, literally wilding for respect, waking the children. Still at it, dawn breaks, drug traffic, patterns and schematics. Quit pressing that goddamn buzzer. Got caught with the paw. You gotta kill the cop in your thoughts. Still saying pause.
Well, I might be dreaming all alone, but you push me, baby. Got no fear of dying. If I'm not mistaken, it might be in your plan to leave me burning like the rest of the land. Oh, you were born, baby. You were firestone. You're gonna keep on burning. Yes, I break your throne. I got news for you. I'm a deep blue sea. It take a million suns, girl, just to get through me. 'Cause I got canyons in mine where the sun don't shine. I'm glittering, baby. 'Cause you the light of mine. Wreak havoc in your body. Wreak havoc in your bed. Wreak havoc in your bed. Wreak havoc in your head.
My love inside you. I won't bite you very hard at all. And if you crawl like a puppy dog, I bounce off the wall. With your little white dress on, my little soldier standing tall. Can't wait to let that gun go off.
Read that the sky's falling, when people shit might sound appalling. You don't want to answer when death is calling, and you're in a run before you're crawling.
Me no rap up, bust up, so me go on with it. Feeling it's really steely like a 9mm. Pop a couple shot, pop a talking at your spine, baby. Take it. Mad at them lost in the mind crazy. Spying and a fine lady must be ready for the rhythm. Give them little piece, as if ever Lego piece. Need a line, no lie. Make you ball for the grease.
Taste is sticky and wet, like the scent that you leave in my bed. Sweet perfume with an animal sweat, grabbing your ass while you're squeezing my neck. Pound again, wanna hear that scream, make you moan and quiver in your sleep. Grab the sheets and pull them off the bed. Wake me up and lick it on my head. Lick you slow till you push me off. It's your world, but baby I'm the boss. Got your race, so baby here it comes. Day to night I make you see the sun.
Yo, so that was the Infesticons with a track which I believe records all over the place. Anyway, I believe that this is side here we are. Okay, so it's side A. That was Dirty Old Man Anthem. The Infesticons, if you don't know, it's a Mike Ladd project. They put out a couple albums, Bedford Park. I also have their original album, which is Gun Hill Road, which refers to an area in the Bronx. Bedford Park, obviously, in Brooklyn. The Majesticons is a subgroup of them, and there's like a battle between the Majesticons and the Infesticons. It's like a really weird sort of political thing. It's all in the mind of Mike Ladd. I would highly recommend checking them out and just sort of reading their backstory, because it's pretty intricate, to be honest. But yeah, so there's that. Infesticons. And then before that was Armand Hammer. Armand, like Armand Van Helden. Hammer, as in bam, Thor. And that's the collusion of Elucid and Billy Woods. Again, back-to-back Woods. And that was called Wishing Bad, featuring Curly Castro and Amani. That's off the new Arm & Hammer album, Haram, which is entirely produced by The Alchemist. It's a big deal. They're getting written up in like GQ. They're performing at Pitchfork Fest. So yeah, they're gonna be famous at some point soon. So You heard it first. I mean, they've been around for a long time. I have their first album, Furtive Movements or something. Anyway, good dudes. Check them out. They deserve all the shine that they get. Before that was Redman with Rated R, classic track off his album What? The Album. An album that I know for a fact I purchased and owned and probably had 2 copies of at one point, and when I moved out to North Carolina, I had no copies. I don't know what happened. So, whatever. It is what it is. Recently repurchased it on Discogs because apparently, I mean, so when I first started buying records, Redman's album, What the Album, was like, you can find it anywhere. No big deal, whatever. Everybody's got it. Then, when I went to find it, no copies whatsoever. And every copy's like $200 because it's like the red exclusive version or whatever. And I'm like, bro, I just want a copy on vinyl, man. Like, why is this so hard? So I found one at a reasonable price that was in really good condition. Shouts to Human Head NYC, shipping it out. Oh my God, this was like, it was like a Russian doll opening that thing. I'm like, when am I gonna get to the damn record? But I appreciate that level of packaging and attention to detail. So shouts again to Human Head Records in New York. The Lynch Mob with Ain't Got No Class featuring Be Real. That's my favorite song off their fantastic debut album called Gorillas in the Mist. I recently purchased it on the Get Down store with a couple of other things. Just, the Jazzmatazz set, and I think, I bought it on the Get Down store with the MF Doom represses of Operation Doomsday, as well as the Czarface record. It's on Crazy Orange Green Splatter. I love that album. I wore the tape out. It was a great album. It's not like the biggest album in West Coast hip hop history, but it is an interesting sort of divergence. It's sort of Ice Cube carving his own lane, having his own crew, getting away from NWA, and the Lynch Mob being signed, having their own album out as them, of course with Ice Cube guesting on a plethora of tracks, but not all the tracks. So it was still their album, but him sort of putting them on and being like, this is my crew, they represent me, I represent them, yak, all that type of stuff. So it's cool. MF Doom, yeah! Actually, the track is called Hey! With an exclamation point, and it's got that Scooby-Doo sample. Many people know it as the Scooby-Doo song, but it is in fact called Hey. And it's off his original album, Operation Doomsday. And you might be saying to yourself, but Jeep, I thought you owned that album. And I do own that album. I own an original copy pressed up in 1999 on Phonolam Records. But my copy has, I've owned it for 20 years now. And it's not it's in good condition. I mean, I'm sure with MF Doom being dead, I would still be able to charge $50 for it and nobody would have a problem. But I wanted like a clean version of the album, so I bought the two cover versions because I guess the comic book version, he got sued at some point for using the image of Dr. Doom, so they were like, so he had to change it at some point. So successive represses of Operation Doomsday actually had the Doom cover versus the Dr. Doom cover. So there you go. And I kicked it all off with Czarface featuring MF Doom, Jason and the Zargonauts featuring Del the Funky Homo Sapien. That's off their brand new album called Super What? Oh yeah. So Czarface, I was a little late to the party on Czarface. I knew of it, and I actually have the original 12-inch of 7L and Esoteric featuring not Ghostface Killer, featuring Inspector Deck. So, and I like 7L and I like Esoteric, but I just kind of, I don't know, I actively was like, man, Czarface, I ain't dealing with that. Nah, I ain't going for this gimmick comic books. Get out of here. But this album made me a believer, and it also made me disappointed that they have not repressed the original Czarface MF Doom album, because I listened to it on Spotify and was like, damn it, this album's good. Don't you hate when you kind of like arbitrarily, maybe you don't, but I tend to do this. I like make up an opinion based on nothing on something and then just kind of am like, I'm not checking that out. That's lame. Like, nobody told me it was lame. I haven't read anything that says it's lame. I just, for whatever reason, in my mind, I'm like, this doesn't add up to me at all. Not buying in. Is what it is. So let's get back into the music before I say too much more. Let's get back into it. You're going to hear something off the new Soul Man's Best Friend 10 album that I bought off Bandcamp from a Bandcamp Friday. I don't know which one it was because it took so damn long for this record to show up. But I'm glad that it did. Shouts to my man Tim out there in Maine. Appreciate you, bruh. I always try to support. So let's get back into the music. You're listening to Something Clever with your man Jeep Ward behind the board, a.k.a. DJ Halo. Also engineered and mastered by the homie One Word.
Path is clear. War friends don't go, but are always there. That is almost long gone, but almost closer than ever. Lefties break in hell. All bands are still together. Shitty roommates never become saints. The future's a blank slate with a rusty acidic taste. These are the breaks, these are the blank stares you get when you say it how it is. And it takes a fake to break. No one is as false as this swig of light we didn't make. Born to create instead of consume. The meaningless shit that fills the room. I can't talk politics no more. All I see is smoke and mirrors and pieces on the floor that burned down the church before we were ever born. I'll say it simple. I don't want to talk about wars no more, but you can't be neutral. There is no fine line between teacher and pupil. Master and slave, dialectic and full effect fool. We got the thunderdome that they sold us. I'm riding. I'd rather watch your factories burn than occupy them. To the forest I scream, I am one of you, a libertine. The wild doesn't care, sends you home with Lyme disease. Not a fan of cramped spaces, but comfortable with crowds. Old men ain't the only ones still yelling at the clouds. You better watch your tone. On this land your ancestors stole. Some debts I keep, others I'll have to let go. Word is born, nobody owe me shit, but if you catch me slipping and give me a push down, I'll never forget that. Unworthy foes catching my indifference. Talk about your best life, but the best you offer isn't good enough. 5-season farmer, every July's the hottest. It's all for the bees, better catch them while they're still around us. Thus far death has been the only harvest. February winters are the hardest. Sometimes I wonder why I bother writing anything at all. Is it all in vain? Repeating names in the sand. All I know is only a marketing firm would want to hire a poet. Still down to break shit, also down to grow shit. Promise to enhance the chaos and never settle. Stay forgiving, but give not a second to those who belittle. Be bold to be safe. I am not the one to judge, but when you on your deathbed, what kind of world you leave your kids? And the older I get, you better watch what you say to me. Not going off the grid, but keep that poison away from me. The weed doctor asking me about my anxiety. This America, no insane in a sick society. Living under the dust of the challenger. Living under the watchful eye of corporate America. We call it living, it's mostly sleeping and swiping. Who am I to judge, born before modems? But I've been living in this era of talking refrigerators and singing cats. In this era of singing on already sunken ships. Looking back on this, they'll ask you what you did. From under the library dust of obsolete lives that we lived. Before the robots never got to rule the world. And we gave it back, it wasn't a choice. Walking into the wild. Better watch how you live.
running. Running like thoughts, running from thoughts. Rattling from the constant battling. Broken pieces, floating tokens. Token gestures, token jester. Open sesame, Alibaba. 40 thieves, 40 grievances. Nothing to pledge allegiance with. I'm trapped in a box, ballerina chopped off. Place a Bangra man. Dance, monkey dance to the music of the snake charmer. I am Karma. I am Kama Sutra. I am Nitto Honey Honey Hoye Muttaya Mundayat Pachkira. I am your gap year. You said you were lost. I hope you found yourself. I'm Slumdog Millionaire, downward dog, 8-headed god. I am Shiva, Al Qaeda. I am auditioning for the role of terrorist one. Yeah, I can do that in an Arabic accent. I am Ganges, I am Gandhi, I am Jinnah, I am 5 pillars, I am sinner, I am cinnamon, I am cardamom, I am not invited to the Houses of Parliament. I'm Sharif, don't like it, rock the Casbah, stop the fatwa. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah. I am England. I am England shirt made in Bangladesh. I am Brick Lane. I am Curry House of the year 2005. I am Rogan Josh. I am so damn lost. I'm so damn lost. Just looking for a shape that's whole. Looking for a place that's home. Looking for a shape that's whole. Looking for a place that's home. Mera chuta hai chapani. Home is where your heart is. Ye patloon, Englistani. Nah, home is where your heart lifts. Sar pe lal topi Rusi. Nah, home is where your ass fits. Fir bhi dil hai. Fir bhi dil hai. फिर भी दिल है फिर भी दिल है
Wasn't proud of us, she say y'all are some damn fools. Don't you know to do that type of dirt down at the sand dunes? Disrespectful vandals, creep you best in pack rats. 1 + 2 equals a crew, next to few you add fast. Couple more's a whole clan, posse up and clap back. I step to a grown man,
we got us a bag.
Nah, I sized them up like toe to toe. Told them, oh man, don't you know? Half us little bastards learn to plaster in a broken home. Three folks get surrounded by more boundaries than the Pope and Rome. We don't fear the older kids, we throwing stones and holding trying to pull a pellet gun by the swings in the park. We called they motherfucking bluff, came back with slingshots and told them kick rocks. Or leave your toys in the attic, found a body in the woods. It was LaToya Jackson.
Where'd you get this?
At the sand dunes, you know.
Who's first? Let's start the show. No matter who's first, let's start the show. No matter who's first, no matter who's first.
At the sand dunes, you know.
Who's first, let's start the show. There are no rules, go for what you know.
Come to the sand dunes, fool. Get your cocoon on. These geniuses are intravenously hooked up to booms. You might lose it all. You don't wanna mess with generation bottom shelf. We hard as hell. I got a stick with a nail in it to rock your bell. Yeah, I'm off my rock. And now we're back in acid wash jean jackets. They fit like a fingerless glove. Love ain't got mean patch. Latchkey kids develop the complex syndrome. So we take it to outside when it's all stress in home. And no, we do not make house calls unless we on our jerky boy.
We call it rock these
I'm stealing foul balls, collecting can tabs to make a necklace so I can cash it in for passionate 10 seconds with a young lass who says the stash. Slit with the stash of pornographic images hidden and hollowed out tree trunks scattered all around the cabin. In the backwoods, with the window smashed in, cause it's been abandoned. Now all your base belong to us, black mold and rust. I'm not the last man standing, I'm not the king of the hill. I switch the game with little shame and put the stick in your crib. And if you snitch, I might catch these foul balls to your sis. It's all fair and puppy love and rock wars where the fuck we live.
No matter who's first, let's start the show.
At the sand dunes.
bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Oh no, the fight's out. I'm about to punch your lights out. Get the fuck back, guard the grill. It's something wrong, we can't stay still. I've been drinking and busting too, and I've been thinking of busting you. I'm not your motherfucking bowhead. And if your friends jump in, tell me more day. Causing confusion, disturbing the peace. It's not an illusion, we running the streets. So bye-bye to all you groupies and gold diggers. Is there a bumper on your ass? No, nigga. I'm doing 100 on the highway. So if you do the speed limit, get the fuck out of my way. I'm DUI, hardly ever caught sober. And you about to get ran the fuck over. Bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way.
Here I come, here I go. Uh-oh, don't jump, bitch, move. You see them headlights, you hear that fucking crowd. Stop that goddamn show, I'm coming through. I hit the stage, knock the curtains down. I fuck the crowd up, that's what I do. Young and successful, sex simple. Now bitch, you want me to fuck? Hold up, wait up, shorty. Oh, get my digs up. Side mine, my fucking bitch. My baby, child support suit. Give me that truck and take that rental back. Who bought these fucking TVs in the jury, bitch? Tell me that. No, I ain't bitter, I don't give a fuck. But I'ma take it like this, bitch. You better not walking from a tour bus.
Bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Clap your hands. Clap your hands now, people. Clap now. Clap your hands now, people. Clap your hands. A little softer, softer. A little softer, softer. A little softer, softer. A little
inside.
All right. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. This track is called Burn It Down. It's by Each Other. It's off of a various artists compilation called Foundation, which is from a label, Dewey, Unsure. Got sent to me for radio. What are you gonna do? Before that was Mo Horizons with Lovely Day Inside Jazz Juice remix. The Meters hand clapping song, and that's remixed by Double A, the Nothing Redrum. Soul Supreme with Snakes. I don't really hear the rhythm of Snakes from Old Dirty Bastard in that, but whatever, it's not me. Ludacris and Cohen with Move Bitch featuring Mystical, and that's Castle's 1105 blend. Epic Beardman, Sand Dunes, Sarathi Karwar with Bowl featuring Zia Ahmad, and I kicked it all off with Phantom Fury by Soul. Let's get back into it, and you're going to hear my favorite MF Doom song ever.
I'll have to go ahead with my experiment right now. Lower the dome. Are you ready, Carstairs? All set. My moment of triumph is at hand. Contact!
It's messed up.
Doesn't look bad.
Crazy. It looks bad.
Okay, then at least tell me what that thing is you've done.
This figure in the middle is not even coming out right. I already got like the hands like on the side, it's like the hands of doom. They're like representing the city and the environment around this artist. And he's like by himself in his own world and whatnot. He don't care about nobody around him. And that's what the hands are, everybody around him.
Yeah, who is this character? That's you.
Who told you? Who gave you that idea?
Come on, man, I've been knowing for a long time that was you. Damn, man.
Who you think I am, who you want me to be?
When I rock, jock niggas in shell shock. Don't watch the birdie, watch the clock go tick tock. I rip shop. I make your girls bottom lip drop. Your word to the truckers at the pit stop. I'm hip hop, I hold heat. Never forget what niggas told me. They showed me other MCs trying to fold me. They owe me. Yo, plus them niggas mad slow. G, I got my get you down song coming with my homie. Here's the plan, stick 'em up. I enter through the window, stoop down so we can't see our crescendo past the endo. Yo, we used to be our friend though. Yeah, but that's the reason I don't really like to lend dough.
In the corner, cylindrical triangle hat says Dutch. Lyrics precise like forensic science. Leave you in tango for months. Trying to figure who done it. Your front it got your shit studied. Didn't have to be that way. Some sort of light coming in, they shunned it. For the wickedness of those despise life and worship death. Be a savage, match it eye for eye, 2 for 2, breath for breath. In the last days of the countdown, shit is just that drastic. Write journals like an evil prophet, study math like an Aztec.
Loved, not who you think I am, who you want me to be. A true thug and MC, true thugs with no strings attached. Who wanna give you my slugs and don't wanna take them. Box sprays with my box cutter in my boxes. Shot sprayed, holding cops hostage with rosters. Rockaway Boulevard, got love obnoxious. Got 5 cops today, my Rockaway niggas that rock braids. Got paid, A-Rock, you know how I rock. Meet me at the lobsters. I suggest I should dress proper. Cop the buzz, I cop the Dutch. I got a lot of love with no strings attached.
Rhymes, 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 we got plenty. Times, 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 too many. Sparked up and tapped, you keep counting. I do my thing, jealous niggas keep doubting. Rock and roll, lock and low. MCs out for pots of gold, we stop them cold. In the tracks and take all the chips and sis. All the jats, all the bullshit mixes is. Give them credit, not debted. We just flip the calisthenic, toss the Andy Pettit, just said it. We grand slamming and never bystanding, and pussy MCs we abandoned.
Fluent from Monster Island just to rag shit with jet lag. Where brothers specialize in ways how it's not to get bagged. Egads, I bring confusion like roll call to MCs. So-called hoes be like, yup.
Told y'all.
So socialized, my bio show I dip, dip, dive. Memorize like I Omega zip drive. Go to the bar to drink to get sober. A King Ghidra, eat the head of a King Cobra like King Cobra.
Can't get a cut like homemade. I whole hate so sweet. Road day, but no babe. Those that those they close shades, foes show to speak with. We show to reload the respit for feet, the teeth, keep concrete. Parallel to body till the next smell. Shotties and hotties still waiting to exhale. Smell the blood bath with slugs caught. Slugs passing blood sport. Bug laughing, bug thought. Caught some eyes make the case last stagger like a rocker. Drinking vodka, hit note like Sinatra at an opera. Drop a flocker over it and rocker. Get you, got you, shot the 2L without the pop before the average knocker. Hit the liquor quicker than a quicker. Pick her up a girl and sticker. I leave more nuts than a snicker. Kicker to the curb, park a bitch, stomp a chick. For now, call me calm, monster out, monster click.
Loved, not who you think I am, who you want me to be. A true thug and MC, true thugs with no strings attached. Who wanna give you my slugs and don't wanna take them back.
Yo, this is my last song of the night, so thank you so much for tuning in. Till next week, live life, don't be a jerk.
Signals mixing up. What you want, what you need, try and fix it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause you're breaking my heart, okay. Can't take this another day. Can't trust anything you say. This yes, no game you play. Don't want you gone away. Cause I can't do without you. Beg you stay right where you're there. Baby, where you sit. Me, I beg you not gone away. Cause I can't be without you. Tell me when I got left. Cause I wanna love you.
Till next week, live life, don't be a jerk. You want to find out about me? HaloDoesn'tSuck.com or just look me up on socials. Halo Doesn't Suck. All right?